Music this weekend? Is that we getting straight to?
Let's do it.
Did y'all fuck to sexy songs for you?
No. So sad that I didn't. But I am though. Well, somebody gonna get it.
I would do anything just like.
Somebody gonna get it.
That sounds like a threat, bro. Like,
call it what you want. Call it what you want. But somebody gonna get it. From track 1 to track 20, somebody gonna get it.
I was shit. At this point, I would have fucked to Will Ferrell doing Not Like Us in the background. Anything like, that's how long it's been for me. I don't care what's in the background. Law and Order.
I don't even hear it. Yeah, I don't even hear what's playing right now. Whatever it is, fuck it. We fuck it.
Yeah, no, I'm too inexperienced at this point. I'm like a new virgin that I would never even want to put this Party and Drake album on to fuck. I don't think I'm there yet. I gotta get like back in my rhythm.
That's not the.
No, that's for an expert. I can't.
Yeah, that's like, you gotta ease your way back in there. You gotta fuck to an EP first. Yeah, I get it.
All right, we starting there?
Let's do it.
Right, let's do it.
Okay.
Why'd you breathe like that? Don't scare me. You scare me. Whenever you do like that, you see, all right, man, go ahead, man.
We're gonna have a good conversation. We're not gonna talk about the beef. I'm just gonna start the conversation with something that may break the internet. I like Some Sexy Songs for You, and I like GNX. Crazy. I know, you thought it was impossible, internet. You can like both.
I just hate that you even brought that album up.
You didn't have to do that.
Yeah, like that's where I'm at, baby D. Like, I just hate that you did that.
Why I did actually bring it up, because the conversation before we get into the actual music is what bothered me the most this weekend while enjoying this project was people comparing it. And I think that's super unfair to everybody. Like, they're two drastically different artists and albums. Like, why the fuck would you even bring those two together?
Or the fucking losers who their first introduction to music was the fucking internet. Is them sitting up here saying, oh, now don't like Drake now. Y'all was just this, and that. I can crip walk to GNX and still like Some Sexy Songs for You. Like, music is to be, you don't have to pick a side. Y'all don't know these people. None of them pay your bills. You don't know them.
The only,
I don't even remember them comparing Blueprint 2 and Stillmatic like that. And those are more comparable.
But Rory, I told you, I don't know when I said it. I said it a few years ago, though. I said, beefing with Drake, and again, I hate to even talk about this, but beefing with Drake is better than getting a feature from Drake. I told you this years ago.
Yeah, I remember.
And this is what I meant by that, because here now is an album, Some Sexy Songs for You, that have nothing to do with the beef, nothing to do with the battle, but people are still going to kind of bring it into the conversation because the battle was so epic and so big and took over the entire 2024 that no matter what Drake does this point moving forward, it can be an album with straight nursery rhymes for kids. It can be a kid's album with, what's your favorite lady on the YouTube?
Miss Rachel.
It could be Miss Rachel.
Oh, I'm
Miss
sure
Rachel and Drake
I'm sure
album.
she has a version of Not Like Us.
It could be a Miss Rachel and Drake album, and people are going to compare it to whatever Kendrick has done. That's just what happens when you have a battle that we just witnessed last year. But Some Sexy Songs for You came out.
Yeah, and even something I've been a victim of as well is immediately reacting to an album on the internet right away. Because off the first listen on Thursday night when I played it, I was like, it was cool. And then throughout the weekend, it just felt like it got better.
Mm-hmm.
I see why a lot of people, I think because they were just waiting to either hate on it or love it, call it a classic or trash.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one of those albums off first listen that you're going to be like, oh, this is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
It took me the whole weekend of multiple listens to get to the place that I really do really fuck with this project.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, I was like, all right, it feels like Drake had to drag Party to the studio. And I still kind of have that feeling, even in enjoying the project. I don't know. It's not even something I can really prove. It's more of like a feeling on the records that Drake was a little bit more present and excited about this project than Party was. It almost felt like Drake did these and was like begging Party to fill in the blanks on certain shit. To me, it was a high caliber Drake on the R&B side and a little lower than I usually like Party.
Really?
I don't disagree with you on that. I do feel like Party kind of like was like in the studio, just like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm participation trophy. I don't think Party really, which I personally, that's one of my favorite parts about the album. No shade to Party. I like Party's music, but I would prefer more Drake than Party on this album. And I think that's why I like it so much.
On my way, like Party smoked that and carried it. His energy on that record feels way more present than the rest of the project. Like even with a written testimony where Hove kind of just filled in the blanks on certain shit, that's kind of how I felt they treated Party on this. Like, all right, just fill in a part here so we can make it a collab. I still loved what he did, but to me, this is more of a Drake project. Like he feels like the lead on everything, and I don't know. Again, it's just a theory. I really feel like Drake was blowing Party's phone up. Like, and can you finish this shit for me, man? Like,
but also, Rory, when I think about it, what I'm going to go with is that the reason why it's a collaboration album is that Party wrote a lot of it. I think that might have been, you might not hear a lot of him, but I think Party wrote a lot of it, if that makes sense.
I'm sure, but again, to me, these didn't feel like Party had a bunch of records on a hard drive and then Drake
No, definitely
came in.
not.
It
They
actually
worked
felt
together.
the opposite to me.
Yeah,
It felt
I feel
like
like they
Drake
worked
had these songs and then Party got on them. Because in the past, like, we know with Legend, that was a Party song, and then Drake came in and smoked it. Every time they do collab on his projects, they always feel like, all right, this was a Party record, and then Drake came in.
Yeah.
To me, this feels like Party came in, and Drake already had all these joints. He has the perspective. He leads every concept. Like, to me, it's a Drake project.
I mean, I didn't go into it trying to listen for that. Some sexy songs for you. To me, it's wasn't sexy songs for us men. I don't think that Party and Drake put together this album with men in mind.
I did love Party's post and delete on his IG story.
What did he post?
He said, this isn't supposed to be analyzed. You're supposed to fuck to this.
Yeah, like no, but
go get some pussy.
But that's what this played like to me. It played like More Life. It's like a playlist.
Okay, I'm not mad at that.
It's like to me, it sounded like a playlist that they put together for women. Came out Valentine's Day. So to me, it played like a playlist. It was like some songs that they put together. You know, one of the songs, the Pemi's Dilemma, which I love, they're not even on it.
Thank God. Leave that.
I wanted her to get another minute 30 on there. But you know, I'll take the interlude. It's all good. But it played like a playlist.
Why do y'all feel like these are for women? These songs are not for women. Are going to enjoy them, but these songs are not for women. Look at what is being said in the songs.
But who is this being said to?
It's not because, but we don't listen to music for people to talk to us. You listen to music to identify with it. So granted, women are going to enjoy this, but they weren't writing this like, oh, the hoes gonna love this. They writing this like, oh, the niggas that love hoes gonna love this. That's who this album is for.
Oh no, for sure. But it's
for
not
the use.
Yeah, but I don't think that they wrote it waiting for like men to sit down and break it down the songs and rate them. I don't think that they cared about that.
Well, I did.
No. I know you did, but I'm just saying I don't think that when they created this that they even cared about that part of it. Like I think they wanted to put together some dope songs. Didn't care about, sequencing or any of that. It was just like, yo, this is a playlist. Put out this playlist, some sexy songs for you, and just let it run.
No, I'm you.
You're the you and for you?
I'm sorry.
You're the you and for you?
Yes. Phil, he said 3 drinks in, I'm already playing therapist.
Yeah.
Oh, I felt so seen.
Don't get it twisted. The bars
seen.
Listen, the bars is gonna always be there when you have Party and Drake in the studio. We know that. They're some of the best at having those bars and those lines that I think everybody can relate to on some level.
How you gonna stay with this nigga? How you gonna stay with that nigga in this economy? In this economy, you gonna stay with that broke ass nigga, yo?
I'm not gonna lie. When the album came out, I was on my way back to the house, and I was listening. And in the first bars, the city is pretty when it's dead, just like a fly. I said, no, I can't listen to this outside. I said, yo, let me turn this off. Cause I already knew where we was going after that. The city is pretty when it's dead, just like a flower.
Poetic.
I said, nah, man. I said, I can't be out. You can't be with the homies listening to that. I said, yeah, drop me off, man. I can't listen to this around 3 dudes. Like, you just can't play that around 3 other men.
That nigga said, what color is the CN Tower? It's blue tonight, just like how I feel about you tonight.
He getting his shit off.
Drake, man, go on, man.
Getting his shit off.
Go on, man.
And this is why I feel for the internet of going into this expecting some shit attached to the past. Like, just enjoy this.
The music.
Everyone doesn't have to take themselves so seriously as well. Even though I think that Padre record is probably up there with Ratchet Happy Birthday of one of Drake's worst records, I'm happy he's not taking himself.
I hated it the first 2 times I heard it.
I'm from uptown. I know what that.
Oh no, it's gonna work.
I grew up listening to that in the bodega. I know what that is.
But that was an immediate skip. I was like, all right, man.
See, you can't let that throw you off, Rory.
Nah, you gotta groove to that.
Yeah,
shit,
you can't let it. Don't be scared to get into your 2-step.
Damn.
See, you scared to get into your 2-step. That's the problem.
That nigga said.
I be on Steinway with bachata.
That nigga said,
I don't really uptown though.
Take you to Santos, we can dance bachata. Take you to Kiki or the Booby Trappa. Making booby trap fake Spanish.
I love it.
Shit killed me.
That's
bro.
like how my dad orders at a Mexican restaurant to a white waitress. Smiling when he says gracias.
Gracias.
Yeah. Nah, before we get to giving them flowers on this shit, I do have to clown all Canadian men. I don't think I'm the first to say. Men from Toronto are a little sensitive. He said after 3 drinks in, I'm already playing therapist. He said, why you acting thirsty for anyone that's American?
You ain't feel him, though?
Yo.
I felt him on that. Niggas from Harlem feel that way about niggas from Brooklyn. It's the same shit.
Oh, no, that's the reason why I love Toronto.
Yeah.
You know.
Exactly. No matter where you from, London men in New York, they're gonna get way more attention than New York.
They clean up.
But to me, it's just
I'm
funny,
like, you think because he talk like he got crumpets and tea in his bag, he ain't shit? That nigga's a killer. Like, he ain't shit.
But to me, that does make some sense. Like, it's a whole different world. I get why girls would be attracted to something new like that.
Yeah.
Toronto is 30 minutes away.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a difference.
It's a 40-minute flight. That's
Toronto is just a clean New York.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's a fact. So is London.
So, all right, so we have to call Toronto women hussies then. You thirsty over a border that's just right there? It's the same people.
It's called Kiatis. Those are Kiatis. Those are not hussies. Hussies is uptown. If you go north of the border, Kiati.
I think all women from Toronto are beautiful and not promiscuous. But beautiful. Just me.
No, it's some It's some promiscuous women in Toronto. We ain't gonna do that.
Some of my favorites.
Yeah. There's some beautiful Kiatis.
Ooh, forgot we was on camera.
What you about to say? Go ahead and lick her cat, baby D. It's all good.
What the fuck are you?
I thought that's what you just said.
No.
Oh, my bad.
Man.
I'm sorry.
I was about to ask Rory what happened to that one thing, but we'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later. That's all.
Things of the past.
Damn.
Things of the past. Somehow your white face saying that to me just doesn't sit right.
I got it.
Things of the past.
From time.
Yeah.
Are you good?
From time.
Nah, you know what? I might need to send her a little text message saying time passes whether we're looking at the clock or not.
Was he talking? Was that nigga talking on that?
He said this time passes whether I'm copping you that watch.
Is he lying though? That's real talk. That's real. See, that's the shit I be wanting to say. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a writer. I can't say shit like that. But yeah, I understand what he mean by that.
Oh my God. You know what? I've been on here saying for years, I want the more mature Drake album for all whatever that. I feel bad for you. He going through it, man. Stay this sad, bro. I'm fine with you getting your heart broke by IG bitches if you writing shit like that.
I wanted to ask you, do you like this better than For All the Dogs?
Yeah.
I figured you would.
Definitely.
You like this album better than For All the Dogs?
Yeah.
I don't think it's fair to compare it. It's two different types of
they're similar.
Two different types of
they're both R&B albums.
It's very similar.
Nah, hell nah. He rapping. Like, he's really rapping on For All the Dogs. Like, rapping. He's rapping on this, but not like he was on For All the Dogs. No way. This is a whole different vibe. This is a whole different energy right here. I mean, I can't compare. That's what I'm saying. I can't compare that to For All the Dogs, even though it might be some R&B joints on For All the Dogs, some of my favorite R&B joints on For All the Dogs, but top to bottom, this is a whole different vibe. Some Sexy Songs for You is exactly what it is. Some sexy songs. I mean, it wasn't thinking about me, but for you, whoever you may be.
And this is where I have to backtrack on my thoughts of like, I can't really get into this type of Drake anymore because I'm just not at that point in my life anymore. That's what I was saying For All the Dogs. Like, I don't need his 444, but I was still like a little maturing. After he got off Lucky For You, I don't just love you for you. I love you for who you tell me you're going to be one day. Never mind. I'm just as immature as Drake because I felt seen. We're in the same boat. I'm sorry, Drake.
I ain't gonna lie though. We not giving Party enough credit for that Deeper record though.
Yeah, Deeper one crazy.
Oh my God.
Nah, Deeper was fire.
But Party did on Deeper, I'm like, all right, this might have been just worth him just like, if he only did that on the album, I'm like, this is a Party and Drake album. That's how much I fuck with that Deeper record.
Nah, one part.
Deeper and Lasers.
Incredible. And the way he talking on when he's gone,
Oh man, please.
Did y'all hear how Drake was talking?
Stop. Cause my phone tap. Y'all got my phone tap.
Nah, he was
celibacy, and when he's gone, you got my phone tap.
Yeah, he was in my JanSport when he's gone. I'm like, this nigga done found my notebook, man. That shit he was talking like, come on, this nigga gotta get out my notebook, man. That's me.
Party found your BlackBerry with the side scroll.
I'm like, yo, those is my bars. I didn't said all that before.
Have you ever stared at a tattoo while you was fucking her from the back?
Absolutely.
Damn.
100%.
Doesn't say my name, but here's where we at. Like,
I ain't tripping. I know that ain't me. But it's all good. We here together. I don't know where this nigga's at.
I don't know where this nigga
Yeah, I don't know where son is at. I don't even care.
I've never been in the predicament where I saw another guy's name. Did I ever tell this OVO story before?
No, but you're gonna tell it now.
This was a long time ago. I
Many
told this in
moons.
No, seriously. This was I swear to God, it's over 10 years ago.
Yeah, Obama was president.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I met a girl.
Mm-hmm.
I was double dating.
Not
I was
just any girl.
I was the friend. Like I was the plus one. Shorty had her friend and was like, yo, you come with me. Of course we hit it off because I'm at that point witty and charming. I look young. I go to fuck. Beautiful. She started getting naked. She had an OVO owl. I'm not joking. From here to here. The full calf was an OVO owl.
Right.
Still hit it from the back though.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
I think I played party while I was doing it.
You was bird watching.
Nah, if your tattoo is that big, you gotta have only fuck Drake. Like you can't fuck Majid and have that big ass OVO fucking tattoo on you.
No, we're not doing that. Majid got a classic album.
He do, but like, come on, bro. Like if it's gonna be that big, you gotta have fuck Drake.
Or you better have.
No.
Fucking Chubbs and having the OVO owl on your whole calf.
I can see it.
No,
I can see that,
bro.
Here's my this is why you just have to admit you were making very poor choices when you were younger. If she would have been like with the OVO clique or was fucking with one of them, that would actually be okay. She didn't even know them.
Oh yeah, how you know that?
Oh, you're
Because
nasty.
After we was done, I had some questions. I wasn't gonna ask them before. At that point, I mean, she had jeans on. I didn't see the tattoo until it was time to get busy. And it was at that point, it was too late.
No, it wasn't. It was not too late.
I think she lied. I think she definitely did let the homies.
Oh, it's fine. I don't care.
Yeah. Having the tattoo that big on your, that's not just fan shit. That's like, all right.
I mean, y'all ain't fuck Eden and he got that orange and that money bag tatted on him.
Yeah, but that was like
He fucked us.
But at least like Eden was.
No, we love Eden.
Eden is part of
He
the,
just
like,
ruined my Christmas.
He's family though. Like
He was just here. Eden was literally here today. You missed him.
he's family. Like Eden is family, man.
Chop those speakers off.
Yeah, it's different.
But yes, unfortunately, I have been in a similar predicament that Party was talking about with his crew. So I felt lasers.
Listen, man. The bottom line is, I think that this album was really a dope playlist that they gave us for. It was the perfect weekend. I know they was trying to put this out before Valentine's Day, but I think it landed perfectly. Being the type of music it is, the vibe, the energy. I think this was needed. I think we all needed this type of switch in energy and just some good music. So, some sexy songs for you. One of my favorites of the year so far, the past, let's say 8 months so far. One of my
Remember I
favorite
said
albums.
I wasn't spinning the block?
Some sexy songs for you, made you spin the block.
Fuck?
Some sexy songs. All right, what song?
I ain't spin
Spider-Man
yet.
did it?
I ain't spin yet.
You sent the text after you heard Spider-Man, Superman?
Nah, y'all ain't listen on Greedy. Y'all wasn't
Who ain't listening on Greedy?
Y'all ain't listen on
Baby
Greedy,
D, I keep telling you, them niggas got my book bag, man. I'm telling you. I saved my Trapper Keeper. Them niggas got my Trapper Keeper.
Not the Trapper Keeper.
Them niggas got my Trapper Keeper.
Them niggas
I would
hacked
love
my
to
phone.
read Vulnerable Mall lyrics.
Oh, man. Listen to some sexy songs for you. I'm trying to tell you. Spider-Man, Superman, I'm not going to lie. This was the first time since the beef that I felt like, damn, I wish Drake and Future was still cool.
Okay.
This is the one song
Yeah.
I'm like, I could definitely hear Future on this record. 1,000,000%.
Yeah, I'm with you.
As
That-
much
that
as
was-
Future
that was the
talk
rumor,
about,
right?
as much as Future talk about tricking and he don't give a, this would have been the perfect song for Future to be on with Party and Drake. Spider-Man, Superman.
As much as I do love this project, and I'm cool with the timing, even if people are saying Drake was ducking having to really rap and address a bunch of shit, I'm cool with that take, but I still like this project.
Who's saying that? What?
Rory paid too much attention to the internet. You gotta ignore the internet.
That is true.
Yeah, like that's just stupid. What? Ducking what?
Are we doing a lyric breakdown? Which lyric breakdown we doing? We doing Spider-Man, Superman, give me a hug.
Hold on, man.
When he's gone.
Listen.
On Greedy, my nigga said, you know what? Go do your thing. I can't right now.
No, let's get to Greedy.
Which I was going to say.
That was the one that made you spin?
I have not spun yet, actually. I'm not dizzy yet. But he said, like.
You was definitely who Drake was talking about when he said Drake's man was drilling a Marvin's room. That was you he was talking about.
Oh, for sure.
You was definitely spinning the block.
When he said, don't even know how it feels, can't even imagine how it feels to be in love with me for real. When I disappear for days, you convince yourself you're to blame. When we don't see each other for months on end and you pretend it's okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Baby D, just spin the block.
I'm cool.
You trying to stand strong. Just be weak. It's all right.
This is proof. This is proof of what I've already known forever. She's a manipulator.
Yeah.
That's the most manipulative shit I've ever fucking read.
Baby D, just be weak for a second.
When I disappear for days and you convince yourself you to blame, like, I can't even imagine what it's like to be in love with me. I can't. I feel for you.
Them niggas got to get out my trapper keeper, man. I'm telling you, man. I've been saying this shit since the early 90s.
Niggas was on the grassy when you
yeah, man. Get out my trapper keeper, man.
You being the new QM is hilarious.
Yeah, man. Like, that's me. I done said that already. Baby D, just be weak. It's all right.
I'm cool. Nah, I'm good.
It's love day. It's love day. It's
Go
all
to the
love.
strip club saying, give me a hug. First of all, they in my trapper keeper. Because I was over at Aces in the I used to get a strippers dances. Like, they used to hug me. This my shit. Get hugs from the strippers, that's me. Bottle girls, bartenders.
Nasty.
I ain't gonna lie though. When he's gone, that nigga said all that's left between us is lease agreements and jewelry. I said, this nigga talking crazy. That's all that's left between us is the fact that that condo you living in is in my name and that jewelry you got on, I bought it. He gotta get out. That's my trapper keeper right there.
Ma, you ain't
how many condos is under your name?
Mine.
I was about to say, Maul ain't paying no rent.
Mine. That's it.
You never paid a check rent?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah,
just double check.
Absolutely. I help out.
Album and not pay.
I help out. I help out here and there. You know. I help out where I can. Just just come change my diaper.
What bill
You
you
sound
pay?
like Denzel in Training Day before he's about to get old boy killed.
What bill you pay? Like, what's your go-to bill?
I mean, if it's depending on the relationship with the girl, with the woman, like, whatever she need help with. If we really fuck with each other like that, if she needs some help with something, it's like, I'll fuck with you. Like, it's all good.
Okay.
If I got it, you got it.
What about some surgery?
Surgery?
Mm-hmm.
How that nigga said, 10 grand, you're mine. 20 grand, you're mine. 100 grand, you're mine. 500,000, you better be mine. If I buy that body, I own it. That's a fact. I paid for them titties and that ass. You better not go. You can't go nowhere.
Kendrick brought up some great points on Meet the Grams.
You can't go nowhere. That's I bought that. I purchased that.
I was singing along. It's just the most toxic shit.
I purchased that. I purchased that ass.
Oh, please. The amount of men that have bought BBLs for women that went and fucked another dude as soon as she healed.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't nothing. Out of me and them dudes ain't nothing alike. That's the difference. That's the difference between me and them. They buy it and let them run around and go, no.
What's funny is Big Pun paired that with running into somebody from elementary school. Like, that was his narrative. Man, I don't know you.
I know you from where? Elementary school. I don't know you,
man.
And then continued on to tell everyone that his wife's titties were his.
All right, I don't want to spend too much time on this because I'm gonna say we riding, but
that rock overall on your finger.
Overall, great playlist. I'm gonna call this a playlist. I feel like this feels like more life to me. But just a sexier, more life. So great project. A lot of good songs. I think that Nokia record, it kind of like came on and it kind of like the vibe was so different. I was like, oh, but after 2 listens, I was like, oh, I get it. Some sexy songs for.
I fuck with Nokia. I didn't really understand a lot of people I was talking to. Was like, yeah, I fuck with it, but Nokia's probably skip. I was like, man, I think that shit is hard.
Yeah, I could see you got to be able to see the asses shaking before they shake, Rory.
Listen, man,
they gonna shake ass all summer to that record.
I speak for all the Caucasus Mountains in saying Die Trying is our shit. Oh, you got to make out with a stranger at a dive bar to that shit. Yeah. And that's outside of this
y'all the mono warriors. White boys, or y'all love catching mono?
Yeah, no, it just, we come with it.
Yeah.
We're immune at this point. Antibodies, everything. The outside of this being misogynistic, the only other misogynistic shit was giving him that amount of time and then Yeba, like, let her cook.
Yeah.
I was tight. She was just getting in her bag. And Yeba can keep up with Drake and Party on this toxic shit.
Yeah.
Don't get Yebba's beautiful voice twisted. She has some toxic fucking records. She's toxic Adele to me.
Oh, absolutely.
Toxic Adele is so.
I love Yebba.
Evil Adele.
Yeah,
That's
she's
so
dope.
funny. Which
The
track
Overview
is she
shit with
on?
her and Robert Glasper, one of the best records of last year.
Who, Yebba?
Super toxic.
Yeah, which track was Yebba on?
Die Trying.
Okay.
Which I feel like that might have been probably a Yebba joint, you think? That she sent Drake?
Well,
But that's
got
kinda what
records
I was-
before. They've done records before. She was on
Yeah.
For All the Dogs, right? Yeah.
No, she was on Certified Lover Boy.
CLB, yeah.
She has her like
Sorry.
Yebba's Heartbreak.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of what I wanted Drake and Party to do, with like experiment a little bit. That's why I like Nokia and Die Trying. I like that they're getting in that bag.
That's why I like Mi Padre. Meet Your Padre.
Booby Trapper, funny as fuck.
You felt though.
That wasn't Drake
You felt
experiment.
that bar.
That was him walking around his Houston ranch.
You know he had on his boots when he made that song. I fuck with it. I like shit like that, man. I like when artists, experiment with shit like that. To me, that type of shit is fun. That's what this shit is about.